alright, hon?
No, I am not alright.
What? Oh, no. I don't understand.
It's just terrible.
Yes?
Simply awful.
Yes?
It's the most horrific trouble I've ever been in, and I really, really, really need your help.
Yes?
My letter to Princess Celestia is almost overdue, and I haven't learned anything about friendship. The clock is ticking, Twilight. What is ticking? If I can find a friendship problem, I'll make a friendship problem. I want it. I need it. I really like her mean. Pants doll. I enchanted her and now everybody is fighting over her. Why would you enchant your doll? I had to do something. I had nothing to report to Princess Celestia. I thought if I couldn't find a problem, I'd make a problem. The day is almost over.
Not almost.
Twilight Sparkle.
Poor Millie. Meet me in the library.
If you care to visit, I'll be in Magic Kindergarten, back in Canterlot. We're never gonna see Twilight again!
What are we gonna do, y'all?
Of all the worst things that could happen, this is the worst possible thing! I missed the deadline. I'm a bad student. I'm tardy.
You are a wonderful student, Twilight. I don't have to be.
I'm just kidding. It's My Little Pony Monday, first of year. And why not we start the year off with lesson 0? It's a classic episode where Twilight's quest for a friendship report goes haywire. We'll just say that. Today, we'll answer what-if questions on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. In later weeks, because this might be a 4-week-long event, I planned ahead for all of January, so I hope you like it, even including some aspects of G5. So, here are the what-if questions. We're answering 1 through 6 today. What if Twilight never became an alicorn? Now, if Twilight never became an alicorn, the entire series would have taken an entirely different path. Leadership in Equestria would be affected, as Celestia and Luna, who are already old, 3,000 years, god dang, they'd still continue ruling because no one's an alicorn yet. And I mean absolutely no one. And friendship lessons and missions would likely continue, aka you'd see more of the iconic friendship lessons you would have in seasons 1 and 2. Now, Twilight would still be severely powerful, but she wouldn't be able to defeat the later villains of the series, and she would be a little grounded in the magical department, and the dynamics within the main 6 might have stayed more balanced, with Twilight remaining as the central organizer but not necessarily seen as a future ruler. Also, the main 6 type of coincidental balance between the 3 tribes would happen. There are 2 Pegasi, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy, 2 unicorns, Twilight, who's an alicorn, and Rarity. And there is the Earth Ponies, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack. And Equestria's future? Well, the elements of harmony would continue to play a central role in maintaining balance in Equestria, with the main six working together to face challenges without the added weight of Twilight's royal duties. In other words, Friendship is Magic could have had more seasons. Now, number 2. If Rainbow Dash didn't take an interest on the Daring Do series, would Read It and Weep exist? Would other episodes like Daring Don't disappear? Now, without the initial spark of interest, Rainbow Dash might not have discovered her love for the Daring Do series. Read It and Weep, which centers on her secret enjoyment of these books, would serve either a different purpose or a whole drastic idea loss, or the episode might not even have existed. Like, episodes that followed Rainbow Dash's continued adventures related to Daring Do, starting with Daring Don't in Season 4, Episode 4, it might not have happened. Instead, the show could have explored other facets of her character or entirely new storylines. And Rainbow Dash character development would have been nerfed. And I mean nerfed. The Daring Do series helped to soften her tough persona, because she thought a Pegasus like me would enjoy some measly ass reading. Now, if there were more Season 3 episodes, if Season 3 didn't stop at the magical mystery cure, it could have provided additional depth and exploration into many more characters, especially the Cutie Mark Crusaders, journeying towards discovering their special talents and helping others, earning their cutie marks eventually. Expanded world building. Like, additional episodes could have delved deeper into the lore of Equestria, exploring new locations, magical creatures, and ancient histories. Because, as you know, Equestria is racked with mythical creatures. More focus would happen on secondary characters like Zecora, Big Macintosh, and the background ponies, giving them episodes dedicated to their stories and growth. And more episodes could have focused on Twilight's studies. And then there'd be villain redemption arcs that could have been possible. And, obviously, more friendship lessons, because they didn't stop until the end of Season 3. Now, if Thorax and Chrysalis ruled together, King Thorax and Queen Chrysalis have two different meanings. Now, Queen Chrysalis, she was most focused on making sure their hive had enough materials to survive, but in doing so, had attempted to invade Equestria not once, not twice, but possibly 3 or 4 different times. And also, Thorax is promoting friendship and civility among the changelings. So if they worked together, trade offer, I get some friendship supply for the hive, and you will be unaffected. That's straight up commensalism. Ideally, that would be a great idea. Commensalism. The balance of leadership would leave them to bring towards more middle grounds instead of far left or far right shit. Now, a cultural shift under Thorax's influence, the changelings might adopt more peaceful and cooperative ways, focusing on love and friendship. They would take Chrysalis' ideas and use Thorax's ideas to maintain peace and harmony. she would maintain some of her traditional methods and have to adapt to this new culture. The contrast in their ideologies might lead to internal conflicts. However, these conflicts could provide opportunities for growth and understanding and would slowly work their way to redeeming Queen Chrysalis and the alliance and trade offers with Equestria, as I previously mentioned. And number 5. What if Cozy Glow wasn't a terrorist child? I'd be ranting about her in the early mornings in June. I mean, holy shit. She'd be a genuine friendship seeker. Cozy Glow could have been portrayed as a genuinely curious and eager student, seeking to understand and apply the magic of friendship in positive ways. Her character might have become a valuable member of the School of Friendship. Without her villainous schemes, Cozy Glow could have participated in new adventures and missions with the other students, contributing to the group's success and personal growth. The show might have different villains and introduce other antagonists to fill the role that Cozy Glow played, leading to different story arcs and conflicts. Cozy Glow's interactions with the other characters would have allowed for unique friendships and mentorships, showcasing different aspects of the existing cast. The episodes involving Cozy Glow would have focused on different lessons about her friendship, trust, and cooperation, emphasizing positive character traits rather than deception and manipulation. These changes would have added a fresh dynamic to the series, with Cozy Glow as an ally rather than an adversary. The stories could have explored new themes and relationships, enriching the My Little Pony universe in a different but equally compelling way. An alternate universe where the main 6 are villains. Celestia is Daybreaker, and Luna is Nightmare Moon.
All the worst things that could happen. This is the worst possible thing.
Now, Twilight Sparkle would have been a master of dark magic, as she might seek ultimate knowledge and power, experimenting with dangerous spells and artifacts. Shadow Dash, instead of Rainbow Dash, would use her speed and agility to enforce a regime of fear and intimidation. Corrupted by greed, Applejack might become a ruthless landowner, exploiting her strength and cunning to dominate others. And she'd also lie about literally everything. Pinkie Pie would be a chaotic trickster. Her parties would become traps, spreads panic and confusion. Obsessed with beauty and control, Rarity could manipulate others through charm and deception, aiming to create an empire of vanity. Fluttershy would use her ability to communicate with animals and inflict terrorism with a legion of dangerous creatures to do her bidding. And just like the villain that Daring Do faces. Now, with Celestia as Daybreaker and Luna as Nightmare Moon, Equestria would be torn between eternal day and night. Think about it. Southern Equestria, enveloped in total daylight. Northern Equestria in the darkness of night. Oh, I can't stop imagining it. It would also be a divided kingdom, resistance and rebellion, and twisted harmony, which would lead to the elements of disharmony, which I will discuss next week. So thank you for watching, and thanks for watching the first My Little Pony Monday of 2025.